Hey y'all, it's Sharla from the Hartselle Homestead. I'm back here with you on the Creative Retreat Kids YouTube channel with another jumbo journaling card entry, I guess we can call it. I'm working in my Creative Retreat reflection notebook. It's kind of an art journal that I've been working on, and just kind of documenting how I'm working through the reflection questions at the end. I last year kind of went through and did some written out reflection answers, and this year I decided to just kind of work through them a little more creatively, artistically, with just a little different approach. So I document some answers. Some of the answers may be in art form, some may be abbreviated, but I do work through all of the questions, and then only maybe a little bit is written. Some of it is even in my scripture writing notebook. But when I saw these beautiful free journaling cards that Danielle posted over in the Facebook group, and I'll keep that link down in my description box if you want to join into that group. It's on over on Facebook, and she has been putting in just a few little freebie journaling cards, and so it's a great opportunity if you haven't ever used the digitals to grab some and just kind of play with them. But it's also wonderful just to be able to extend your kit a little further. Let's see, I've done some micro journaling. I did a full page entry. I'm going to work through this. And then as I was sitting here processing how I'm going to document, I thought, oh gosh, that would be really great in the margin of one of my pages also. So I may bring it back over there also. But I'm just going to go through this using this as my main piece of art. I mean, why not? Look how great it is. As soon as I saw that it was kind of an extended shape, I thought, oh, that would make a beautiful little 2-page opening. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to utilize this as my main focal point, and I'm going to just add a little bit to it. My idea is to, this is how it came out, I just cut it in half. Write out a prayer over here, and then I'm going to use this beautiful alpha stamp, and I'm going to stamp out Grafted down through here. And then I'm going to go in and write notes around each of those letters to bring in all of my reflection. And I won't do all of that on camera. I'm just going to do the art part here, and then just kind of add a photo at the end, so that way you don't have to watch all of that. But I thought it would be a fun one to share, something a little different. And now I've decided that I need to probably use this as a stamp. My table is a beautiful handmade table that my husband built, but we like to leave things a little rustic, and sometimes it doesn't stamp well when it's a little rustic, and that's okay. I love it. I'm going to use this Plum Baroque real quick just to put down a little bit of color. Nothing too dark and bold, just kind of incorporating these colors in. And I did pre-measure a little bit with these other 2 letters I'll need to add. So I'm going to kind of drop it right in here, because I will need to go down below, above and below the green, just a little bit. Okay. Probably one of the few times that I had all of the letters only used once and didn't have to prep to skip a spot, but I didn't have enough room to put it all on one. Perfect. Okay, put that aside. I was going to add that little bit of color, and then I wanted to add a few leaves. Remember the one entry I did in my Bible? Added just a little bit of color because fall's my favorite. I think I shared that with you. Fall's my favorite, and I love all the little hints of color. But I didn't want to go through and you know, create a cut sheet just of a bunch of little leaves. So I think what I'm going to do, do I have a little block? Just use this one. I think what I'm going to do is just use the tip here. This is that beautiful tree, this image right here that was included in our stamp set. And I'm just going to put a little ink on this tip one and use that all over just so that I can have a little bit of color. And I'm just going to pull several of these different Creative Retreat inks. So many great colors to choose from. See, I'm just going to put it right there. So it just gives a little extra hint. Maybe not that much extra. It's fun to be able just to go in and add a little bit of creative flair. You might not have time to put together a whole page from scratch, but you can use a lot of these elements and just build from it. Just add a little creative touch to it. Sit, meditate on what God's teaching you from the lesson. Okay, as I finish up here, adding all of the different leaves and colors, I'm going to speed it up a little. Y'all can see I don't get in a hurry when it's in real time, but I did do some of my writing, as you'll see in the photo in the end, off camera. And I used Grafted. You know, it's going to be my little word card, word study. And here I just wanted to do it in, you know, kind of like my own words, word study. What does it mean to me? God's gracious love and mercy redeemed me and received me as an adopted child into his family. May my life be a living testimony each and every day. So that's how I recorded, like a personal definition, what my takeaway is from being grafted into God's family. That's what I wanted to record here. So I did that on the right side, and I've gone ahead and put these in my little notebook just with a glue stick. And then I left me a blank spot over on the left where I'm going to write in a personal prayer. I sure have enjoyed being here with y'all today and sharing this little extra reflection entry. And I hope you are enjoying being a part of the study for Family Tree. Y'all have a blessed day.